All right, Dr. Joel, Dr. Jessica, we're doing a video on some sleeping positions, expert tips on sleeping positions. So Jessica has a very common problem that we hear a lot from our patients. What's your problem, Jessica?
My hands go numb when I'm sleeping, and it's so frustrating because it wakes you up.
Yeah. And so, well, how are you sleeping? Like, where are your hands when you're sleeping?
So I sleep like tucked up on my stomach. I will change like throughout the night, but like I'll always end up like on my stomach with my arms tucked into my sides. And I change from there to my sides, and even when I'm on my side, my hands go numb sometimes.
Yeah. You need some help. So why do you like, a lot of people do this. I found this one time when I was a kid where I would sleep. I would have, if I was on my stomach, I had one hand under my chest and then actually one under my hip to like prop myself up.
Yeah.
Right. So people wonder why, and Jessica wondered why, like, why do I sleep like this? It's so, like, if you're sleeping on your stomach, like this, right, then your head's like turned really far,
yeah.
right? Or if you have a pillow. But if you prop your body up, then your head's down, or your pillow then is level. So that's why a lot of people do this, they prop themselves up. So we hear a lot like, I've got to sleep on my stomach because that's the way I fall asleep, right? You can't control it. Like and we know sleep's important. Okay, so what are some options for sleeping on your stomach? Let's help Jessica out because she needs to be fully awake when she's treating patients. Okay, so one way that I like to do it is to actually do kind of you got to line up a lot of pillows like this, is kind of a hybrid position. So you're going to lay, like swing your left leg over here, Jessica, and you're going to lay like sort of on your side, but sort of on your stomach. You get it?
Like this?
Yeah, like that. There you go. Okay. So you kind of have your leg like this. This is straight. So this meets her, I need to sleep on my stomach needs, but she's not fully on her stomach, so then her head isn't turned as tight either. And then when you have a pillow, the pillow actually acts as a way to, like, you can wrap your arm around the pillow a little bit. So you may be able to kind of do that, and then your arms aren't wrapped as tight, and your hands aren't wrapped as tight, and then, which would cause the numbness. What do you think?
Pretty comfy.
Yeah. So like those pregnancy body pillows, that would be perfect for this. Right, you need one of those. And so like everyone should sleep with a pregnancy body pillow. So if you need to sleep on your stomach, that's how to do it, okay? All right, so the other one that we hear a lot of for people sleeping is it hurts on my shoulder when I sleep on my side, okay? So let me demonstrate this. So what people end up doing is they end up sleeping like directly on top of their shoulder like this, okay? Like that would hurt. And that can also cause some like numbness just because you have so much pressure on your arm. So instead of doing that, what I want people to do is actually tilt off their arm a little bit, like this. You're just, you try.
So
Okay.
I'll sleep like this, like with my hand underneath the pillow.
Right.
And that still sometimes makes it feel numb.
Right. Well, okay, so.
Because I think it's like getting so compressed, like in here.
Yes. So you have to ask, like, why do you sleep with the arm underneath there? So a lot of times, so first thing that might help with this is you don't have enough pillow, right? Like, so maybe you're trying to, people will subconsciously, and this is probably way too much. Let's go down. People will subconsciously, like, try to lift their pillow up with their arm with the hand underneath. But if you use two thin pillows, and this one's probably still just a little thick for you.
And then I need to like pop my shoulder out.
Right, pop your shoulder out. So you don't want any space in here. Like this needs to be completely filled in. Pop that shoulder out. Okay, so then you're sort of like half on your side, half on your back. Okay. Now the other things that you can do is to take care of this arm thing. And again, this is where the pregnancy body pillow would come in, is to hug a pillow. Right. So then your arms are kind of, see how her arms make like a square? It's like a square like this or like a rectangle. So she's all settled in there. This is pulled in tight, her neck's supported, okay? Like her head's probably just a little high there. And then this, if you had one of those pregnancy body pillows, then it would even come down here and then go between her knees like that. And then it's all just one big cylinder like this that she's hugging. And that kind of would keep, so do you think that would keep your...
Yeah, because I think it's this.
Right.
Like being too far over.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. So it's similar, right? It's sort of like if you're on your stomach, you want to be slightly tilted up, like at an angle. If you're too far on your shoulder, then you want to be slightly rolled back. Make sure the head's supported, hugging a pillow in front, preferably a pillow between the knees, and with this going all the way down. Okay?
So what about the people who need to do this?
Okay, so this thing here, yeah, I know,
all
right?
the answers, right?
Right, I have all the, this one here is a hard one, okay? So again, this is where I would say, like, try to do the pillow hug in the front instead of going overhead like that, okay? Now, for severe cases of this, we've actually even had people just wear like a neoprene elbow sleeve or there's even another kind of sleeve that you can wear that's soft, just so they can't bend their arms all the way in like this. It happens with people with tennis elbow too, that it irritates it. So sometimes you have to almost block your elbow from bending all the way like that. But this one here is that's a bad habit that you just have to get rid of. And so it's like, if your arms want to do this, then give them something else to do and hug a pillow. Is usually my suggestion.
Got it.
And but yeah, so there are two expert sleeping tips that really help people who have pain when sleeping directly on the shoulder or who get hand and arm numbness when sleeping on their stomach. So some alternative ways to do it. Okay? All right, we best end this video so Jessica doesn't fall asleep. And, thanks for watching.